Right as we exit the freeway, heading on our way to Bloomington, where things are certainly not blooming. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see some very interesting things right up ahead. So stay tuned. Well, this is the river bottom, where it's like a large homeless community. In fact, there's a guy right here, probably one of them. Don't really know for sure. And another guy coming up right here. Probably one of the homeless guys. He's wearing dark colors. Hard to tell. And another one right here with a mask on. He's being, they have a whole bunch of cars sitting here because literally over there, if you can see that, that was a big homeless camp. And there's another motorhome over here. It's literally the hangout for homeless. Oh, here we go. There we go. Nice. Oh, they're giving out food. Nice for them. So during the rain, a lot of them probably got displaced. They live in the river bottoms down there, drug infested mess. They constantly clean it out, and they just come back. But we had some serious rain over the last few days, and they're kind of displaced right now. So here's one of the motorhomes from the guys, and yeah, that motorhome has literally been there for weeks. I've seen it, same one. And a broken down car in front of it. Sorry, I couldn't get that filmed. And this trash, nice. Just love that stuff. Of course, one of the locals trying to make a living. Second look, he's being safe. He's got his mask on there, out in the middle of nobody with a mask on. All right, whatever. Last time I checked, the Omicron variant's pretty mild. I got it. It wasn't that bad for me. I had a couple of guys racing back there. That was nice. This area has always been kind of vacant up here. And they used to have a concrete plant over here, and now it's gone. They're putting up giant warehouses. Maybe that'll do something for the real estate. And a solar field. Nice. Now, most of the time I tell you guys that there's nicer areas. There probably isn't in this area. I don't think there's anything built new around here. Just kind of the best parts are kind of the vacant areas. But yeah, it's just been this way for a while. But of course, there has been a growing homeless population out here. It's a good place for them to kind of hang out because there's really not that many rules. So that seems to be the norm. This area has always had stuff like this. It's always had this, like trucking repair places, stuff like that. Well, I suppose there is a good area up there. Maybe. I don't know. We're not going there today, though. We're going over here, where the stuff is really interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure to make a comment, like it. It's just a great place here. And after a rainstorm, oh, lovely couch, or what is that, chair? Thank you. I think I'll go back and pick up that lovely sopping wet chair from the side of the road. And the reason I point this stuff out, listen, if there's a piece of trash on my street, period, it doesn't matter whose it is, it's gone. One of us on my street will pick it up and it's gone. And that's a way that normal people live, but this is just, I find this just weird. That's not my trash, so I'll just leave it there. But dude, you have to look at it every day. Why don't you just pick it up, for God's sakes? This is great. They have so many cars on the street. That just tells you, I am certain. I mean, look at that house right there. They have to, there's just no way there's one family living in that sucker. In the motorhome, it's for rent for sure. There's another flower salesperson. What is there, some occasion that I'm not aware of right now? Well, they tried to get it in the trash can, but no success there. Let me get you guys up a little closer so you can see. Yeah. Hey, missed. I threw it over the fence intending to get it in there, but it just didn't quite get there. Well, I suppose that's because there's a funeral or a graveyard down the street from the flower place. That makes sense. Nice dog. Cool. Thank you for just not covering your fence and leaving that. Oh, lovely. Nice muffler on the ground too. That was just great. Now this guy's got the right idea. Ooh, except for the graffiti. Well, sorry about that. Huh. I have no words. No words. That's all one house. How many cars were there? And the street. Street parking as well. Very interesting. Nope, it's not jail. And you know, we meant to paint this a while back, but it just, you know, it didn't get on the agenda. Just in case you missed it, there was bars in the windows. Huh, I guess that's a good way to stay cool in the summer. Remodel? Roof leak? I don't know. For rent. Same guy got this one. There's no gang activity out here, I'm sure. Wow. Wait a minute. I almost passed this up. I don't think I've seen that many cars ever out front. Wow, that is just too much. Oh, it's because they have a party. 1993. But then it doesn't excuse all these. Holy mackerel. My goodness. And the dog catcher. Probably no licenses on that dog, I'm sure. She's got one. I wonder what they sell in there. Maybe whatever they painted on there. Looks kind of interesting. And the tire shops. I get good deals on tires around here. Guy just hanging out there. Who knows what he's doing. Got a better look. He's definitely a homeless guy just hanging out. No place to go. Now, this is just something else. I mean, the cars, literally the amount of cars that are out on the streets, it just floors me. You know, I don't know. And these apartments, man, those suckers are just great. Love the piles of trash out there. That's great. Thank you. And the condition of the vehicles is just lovely. Nice going out for a Sunday walk. Nice. Got a better look at them. They don't look very like much residents around here. I think they were homeless as well. This is scary. Wow. That's a lot of cars. Holy mackerel. And then the VW bus in the front. Interesting. I wonder if it's a sale. They don't like me filming out here either. I had a couple guys eyeing me down. What the heck are you doing? Filming. Minding my own business. Rainbow? Interesting. This is just a great part of town. I bet you your insurance is just 3 times what it normally is in this area. Holy crap. Oh, I don't think I'm going to go down that street. The last one was, oh, stray dog. Yes, wandering around. He's fine. The dog catcher's a couple streets and over. She'll be over here pretty soon. A lot of these people fail to license their dogs, and then they just, as soon as they see the dog catcher around, they just let him loose. You know, then, oh, that's not my dog. God, what a way to treat an animal. Honestly, I don't think I could do that. Anybody know what they sell over there? Tires? I don't know. They got so many different signs out front. I can't even figure it out. I go there it is. Used and new tires. A little clue. One big sign that says tires would probably do the job. And some food if you're interested. I'd be surprised if that food truck's licensed, but who knows. Nice fire today. It's nice and cold. Let's see what else is in Bloomington. Hey! It's what? February? Well, it's almost March. And they still have the Christmas lights up. Waiting for next year, I guess. Well, where's the front door? I thought I was back there because there's cars back there, but I think it's up here. My kind of guy there. Saw 3 water-cooled Volkswagens. It's just weird, the parking on the streets here. It's a little tight. Sorry, man. I'll pull over a little more for you. The tents are lovely. I don't think I will take my grandson to this park. No, I don't think I can do it. A morning stroll, or do you think they might be homeless? I think by the shorts. God, it's really cold out today too. What temperature is it? It's a little cold for shorts. Oh, look at this guy. Oh my goodness. What in the hell is he doing? Holy crap. He's doing something. I don't know, he was like doing his laundry or something. That was interesting. Little look-see in the mirror. Wow. One heck of a spun ducky there, guys. He's dancing. He's figuring it out somehow. Wow. What do you think of that? That way I'm not at least pointing the camera at him so he doesn't get all freaked out. Kind of interesting to see. Some of you guys have never seen this stuff in the Midwest, and maybe some of the other countries out there probably never seen this kind of thing. But this is California, man. This is where it's at. All the lovely homelessness and schools with solar panels. Home of the Jaguars, the lowest GPA in the nation. Yep, there's a rental right out back. Good price too, probably $600 a month. Is this the good part of town? Maybe. God, am I in the wrong place? It's right near those homeless people though, so it's probably not that good. Believe me. I don't think I'd want to live here. Even though the homes don't look too bad, really. At least they take care of their yards. That's a plus. Well, sort of, except for this guy. He just doesn't have one. I got rid of the grass in my backyard too. Got tired of paying for the water bill. But I guess, you know, hey, it's whatever it is. The lack of the lawn mowing, I just don't really get into that. We have enough immigrant workers in here to have yards all clean and new looking every day. And a warehouse. I guess they tore down some of the houses that were over here. Probably not a bad idea. If you guys haven't noticed, we got really no snow altitude up there. It's like there's snow all over the mountains all around us. That's really rare. We don't get that ever, hardly. That's like a once every 10 or 15 year snowstorm we got. Well, there's the Faith Life Church locking in attendance a bit. It's Sunday. You'd think it'd be full. Well, not really. What a bummer. That might help a few things around here. Ah, lovely motorhome. God, that is just great. Love it. Don't you love it to live in a state where you have to live in a motorhome to be able to survive? With rents as high as they are, it is so ridiculous right now. Oh my God, how many cars? Count them. Going too fast to do it myself, sorry. Well, this guy went to church, I think. And we got over here. I'm missing all this wonderful stuff. I'll bring you guys back in a second. Well, this is the nicer part of town. Let's take a gander. It seems to be kind of interesting as we go in. Lovely. That's not rust. That is patina. Definitely on that iron. And this house, they just decided to remodel with a fence around it. That's great. One of my kids forgot his car. Left it out there. It's fine. It's only got one wheel broken off of it. It's still usable. I love the car for sale in the front yard. That is just sightly. Man, that's just beautiful. And the good part of town. I just want to paint my house that color trim. Like it. Christmas was 2 months ago, 3 months ago, guys. Sorry. He's still got part of his lights up too. That's our in the spirit. Keep it running. Love it. Oh yeah, that is just great. That just looks nice. If eventually you wait long enough, you probably will never have to paint it. It'll just be nice and raw wood. Well, with the price of paint in California, I really don't blame you guys. It's gotten too ridiculous. With all these paint recycle fees and nice camper. Nice. That's been there a while. the extra taxes on paint that we have in California. It's about twice what it is in another state. Motorhome for rent. Oh, this one here's a nicer one for rent. Well, maybe not. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that one. Probably not for rent. I just love the name of that street. Locust, a pest. Kind of like the neighborhood. Well, does the Jehovah's Witness practice on Saturday or something? It was empty. Yep. Everything's a rental in that house. Garage, trailer, whatever. It's all for rent. Yeah. That is lovely. Thank you. You just didn't get a chance to film the mattresses, so I just turned around for you guys. That's the interesting people there. Vacant home. Look at that. I had to give you guys a second look. It's just lovely. Wow. Burned out cars. It's just a whole yard full of it. This is just great. God, what is this with the yard parking? Storage lot? I think it's just residents. A bunch of people living in those things. No outlet. I don't think I want to go down that street. Might be careful. Might not be able to get out of there. I wonder what this used to be. Looks like it's vacant. Wow. Maybe a nursing home? A house? I don't know. Better look. I don't know what these guys are up to. I've been standing there a while. This guy does septic work, he says. Looks like they kind of hanging out there. Maybe there's a... who knows? Interesting folks around here. Well, it's a nice looking home. Too bad it's totally dilapidated. A lot of guys making U-turns around here. Makes you wonder. Drug deals? Maybe. Just when I thought it didn't get better, boy, it certainly does. It's just like all over out here. Golly, look at that. Holy mackerel. These are just shacks and people live in them. It's just amazing. Bright, shiny Southern California. Man, look at that roof. Oh, man, and the stuff in the yard is just, it's just, this definitely beats Moreno Valley. You know, there's some people with respectable, good jobs and stuff, but just park in the yard. It's fine. Well, I guess you don't have any other place to park if there's 2 or 3, 4 tenants in one house. They just park across the street. Good idea. And put the junk in the front yard. I guess that works. Wow. Just fenced in everywhere. It's almost a little scary to go down some of these streets. I've been around here before and there's definitely some gang activity. Has been in the past. And you never know what you're going to drive into. How many cars are on the street? Is there a party? Maybe just the guy who lives in that. I don't see a party going on. I certainly see a lot of cars. Wow. I didn't think you could park that many cars in your yard and in front of your house. I think it was possible. Whoa. Boarded up even. Housing shortage. House is boarded up. I don't think anyone lives in this one either. Nope. It's an empty one. Don't think I'll be trying to buy it off them either. Man, I just, I don't know. This is bad. Holy crap. I don't think I've been in a worse area. Man, this is just... Oh, the chickens and the roosters. Holy... I just would love to hear that every morning at 3 o'clock. Oh, that's just great. There's like cockfighting roosters all in their front yard. I don't know if you guys even saw it. Crazy. I always wonder where they come from. This is from Bloomington. Lovely. Oh my God. Man, I don't know if it could get much worse. This is just, oh, that's a nice looking motorhome and house. Jeez, how would you like to live in that? And then have dogs outside unleashed fighting. Wow, that looks really safe. Man, and there's another one, unleashed outside. Just leave him out there, it's fine. Oh yeah, the dog catcher, he's on the other end of town, so they just let him go. Oh my God. A group of homeless people, I think. Just more kids, I don't know. It could be just as bad if they're kids around here. Green Acres is the place for me. That's here in town. Beautiful. Oh man, that is the funeral home or whatever it is out there that I wasn't willing to drive out to. Well, I knew this town wouldn't let me down. It's even in Spanish if you're interested. You got it right there, and the front door was open a second ago. I just left it open for you. Get your smokes, whatever else you need. What are they doing over there? Oh, that's one of those. They have these things, you guys. Let me turn around. Maybe I'll get that on film. Yep. You're good. Or you go across the street to the food mart. They got beer as well. But anyway, I'll show you up here. What they do is they have these little, like, they set up a little tent, and they just start selling food. It's really, and it's not legal, but they just do it. I don't think I can get in there, but yeah, look at all the people there. Totally unlicensed, you never know what you're getting. Oh, Green Cross, hey, go get some weed. We're good for that. And this guy sells flowers, I think. I suppose. And this guy just told me, just park somewheres and make yourself at home. Yeah, it's like a look at the dogs, just hanging out. Poor old guys. Since we're going down here, I think I'm gonna just go down this street as well. Might as well. It's just the same stuff. It's just crazy. My God, how many cars? Oh, it's like 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I've seen 8 in one house. One of these little tiny houses with 8 cars. There, in the next street over, there was a semi truck there was 3 semi trucks in the front yard. But you know, it's because California doesn't have very many places to park a commercial truck. I get it. So you buy a house or live in a house in a neighborhood like this and just park it in the yard. I guess that's all you can do. When you run out of options. I've got guys following me now. They see me, probably calling each other from different streets. I think I'll have to go to the other side of town. See a guy behind me there. Interesting. Hey, don't like me filming. But they can't see me because I got the windows are very dark tint. But unfortunately the windshield is not that tinted. It is a little bit. Yeah, the Green Cross used to be a flower store, I suppose. I figured out it was more profitable to sell weed. Makes sense to me. You know, I don't have any real problem with weed being legal. A lot of people do, but you know, I know it's really good for medicinal purposes for a lot of people, and I think it's just up to them to choose when to use it. There's a lot of people that benefit really from weed. From there's the Steva and whatever the other one's called. I don't know, the different types of THC. And some people really benefit from that in a lot of ways. Like I know some guys who are ADD people, and they do really well with it. They, you know, personally, I would stay away from it myself, but I leave it up to other people to make as a choice. So I'm not that right wing. See, one of those things that they were thinking about, they have all this new plan to allow people to have up to 4 units at their house. And you know really what's going to happen with that nobody's really thought about is that gives them 4 addresses, okay? So if you put in 4 units at your house, you can have 4 addresses. And now you can get welfare checks for 4 people, 4 families at one house. So nobody really thought about that when they made that legal. In fact, just something I just was pondering on right now. The market. Yeah, they got a discount grocery place. Great. And a dollar store. Wonderful. Nice. And you can always stop and get yourself a taco. Might be pretty good, actually. Probably got a real license for that one. And also this one. Nice. All that within view of the lovely trailer park. You gotta love that. Really gotta feel safe in there, I'm sure. They got a fence around it, so I'm sure it's fine. All you gotta do in there is worry about your neighbors. I think I'd be worried. Another look, so you can get an eyeful of that. Lovely. And it goes on and on. Or is this a different one? I think it's a different one. Huh. Nice roofs. Man, I'm certain that they're just well maintained. Nope, not going in. Sorry, it's too bright for me. GPA? 1.7. Or was that a Catholic school? I forget. I haven't been there in a long time. Another look at those mountains. That's pretty spectacular, guys. It's really amazing, all that snow. We never see this. So get an eyeful of it, because it doesn't happen very often. Probably a pretty reputable tattoo place. And it's legit. Haircut, anyone? As you drive through town, you just see lots of these guys. Liquor stores. Just love it. I wonder if they have good security. Maybe you could live in this one. Probably not. Oh, actually, I think I saw some homeless guys down at the end down there. I promise you guys up ahead, I'm going to show you something very lovely. Promise. Interesting, folks. Wow. This looks okay. Whoa. That's not peeling. It's fine. I just wrecked it last week. What am I going to do? I can't make the payments on it anymore, so I might as well just jack it up. Right on. Nice. And up here, we have something quite lovely. I mean, what do you think? You tell me what you think, guys. Tell me. What do you think you get in there? You think it's one of those places that, you know, they just, give you a back rub or a hand rub? I'm going to say, good chance that you get a hand rub in there. I guess it's kind of artwork. Okay. All right. So behind the massage parlor or whatever, notice the housing. Think it possibly could be sex trafficking? Yeah, it is possible. They just house them in the back, give them a place to live. What a bummer. Nice businesses along here. Oh, I love the graffiti. And see what I was telling you about the trucks? They just don't have enough place to park them. And a lot of these guys are truck drivers that live in that area. So they gotta park somewhere. Oh, RVage. He's gotta fix it so he can move to his next spot. Got kicked out of the last one. But yeah, they don't have very many places to park, so they find places and just gotta do what you gotta do. Because this street right here, which is lovely with the trash piles, it says no parking anytime, probably because homeless people were parking here so much with their RVs that they had to do something. Okay, here's another storage unit place. I wonder if they have night security. Ask them. Finding a little place to live at night. That is great. I just really would like to be in that gas station. That is just lovely. Wow. Probably was a thriving business at one time. Okay, what's for sale today? Tacos, yep, one of those little stands. Just set it up somewhere. There's another one. No license. If you eat there and get sick, it's all on you, man. Another liquor store. It's like every 500 feet. And another side by side along the road. Oh, across the street, another one. Holy mackerel. Just set up a business somewheres and compete with this poor guy. He's probably got a license. I know the car was in the way. How about that? There you go. He's probably got a license for that, but you never know. Well, if you weren't sure about the last one, you can always stop at this one right up the street. It's way down the alley back there. Otherwise, I would go down and film the actual business and see if there's housing behind it. Literally right up the street from this, of course. And lots of used car dealers. I'm going to tell you guys how some of these things work. If you buy a car from one of these places, you pay like 3 times the market price, and they prey on the immigrant people. They really do at these places. You come in with, like I say, $1,000, and that's probably what they paid for the car. And what they do is they take payments. They charge you like $6,000, $7,000 for the car. And so when you get busted with no driver's license, you get pulled over. A lot of times they impound the car, and guess who it goes back to? The same dealership. And the dealership just so happens to sell it back to you again. But this time it gives you a little better price, so you keep coming back. Isn't that just great? That's absolutely true. I'm not making that up. I actually heard it from one of the dealers' mouths. Couldn't believe that's how he made so much money. This guy was really, really rich and owned a little tiny dealership like that, and was just making so much money on these sad people. It's just pathetic. It's terrible. They should, I don't know, what do you do about something like that? It's just crazy. Oh my God, this is just great. I don't know if I'm in Fontana or still in Bloomington, because they kind of blur. The lines kind of, ooh, apartments. Oh, those just look so friendly. I think I want to move in. The bars in the lower store windows, oh, I think we're fine. That would be very safe. Nice house there, actually. The bars tell me something. Wow. Well, he found a place to throw his trash away. I'll borrow a dumpster somewhere. At least he's put it in the trash. That's something that I appreciate. Even if it's not his trash can, I'd better to go in the trash than not in the trash. Ice cream, anyone? Or frutas, or I don't know. And then there's a lovely seat on the side of the road. Well, it started leaking roof, and it's still for rent if you're interested. See the blue tarp all over the place? Roof was only leaking a little bit, so it's fine. There's even newer homes if you're interested. It's a lot cheaper than Moreno Valley, I think. Well, this guy got the right idea. Move the hell out of here. Just leave the yard the way it was. It's fine. It's only a rental. Who cares if I do my yard? Nice looking Buick. I gotta love this. Looks just beautiful. Burnt down. Probably had homeless people living in it. Really great. Right across the street, you can get your chainsaw fixed. Or call the local junk guy and he'll come get your stuff. Scrap metal, anyone? Nice tow truck. Lovely. Man, these are just the greatest looking homes. I'm telling you, look at that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Could you put any more trash in your front yard? Thank you. Oh man, that's nice. I honestly really feel bad for the people with really nice homes around here, because there's a few. And man, there's just so much garbage. And pardon me guys if I did get into Fontana. I don't really know where the lines are. It's kind of weird up in this area. So, but it's lovely either way. I think you're just enjoying this beautiful, sightly area of the world. Right here in Southern California. That just got put there last week. I'm certain of it. building materials, anyone? I don't know what those are, but they're there. Oh my goodness. How could you, there's even a driveway of grass in the front yard. Well, this guy's probably got some sort of a dealership business. I noticed there's a lot of BMWs and stuff around. Probably buys them at the auction and sells them. That's fine. Guess you got to do that somewhere on this earth. Ugh. Okay. Wow. That is just great. And then they got some really nice architecture around here too. Some really nice looking homes. Really, these old 30s style homes are just gorgeous looking, and they're just in this neighborhood. It's just awful. Which one's he working on? I think all of them. Wait, hold on. How can he have two toy haulers? Maybe he just bought a new one. I don't think it fits in the driveway though. Nice. Nice, well manicured yards and fences. Always the fences are just, I just love them. Nice pointed fences. So you can make sure if somebody, oh wait, hold on. Some tires for you. Or a table, whichever you choose. More tires or a mattress and some graffiti. Wonderful. I don't know what that is. Headboard? Could have been in there. I don't know about this area. Wow. Stray dog. He's fine. He's fine. We don't leave him on a leash just in case, you know, he needs to run. Jeez. My goodness, this is just lovely. Oh, wow. That never needs to be painted. Just let it peel. It's fine. So, let's look here. Good old motorhome in the backyard for rent. And a shed. Also for rent. Sure. This is just great. Wow. This guy, you know, he takes pride in his yard. Doesn't look bad. And then you get the next door neighbor and he just doesn't care. It's just like, wow. There, and I just let it rust. It's fine. If you don't have iron in your front yard, it's not going to rust. Just so you know. Nope, dead end street. Not going. Sorry. And I just saw an alley back there with no trash in it. Not bad. Coming up. This is the better part of town. I'll give you a quick glimpse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's fine. 6, 7. I saw. I missed 2 of them. 7 cars in the front yard. I'm certain those are all from one family. Absolutely. Crazy. This is the nicer part of town, like I said, you know. At least the cars look respectable, you know, decent looking cars, stuff. No junk in the yards. It's like a little cardboard box on the street. But this color, sorry dude, it ain't working for me. Nope. Gotta tell you, if I moved in on this street, I'd be a little pissed off. Interesting. Nice. Right amongst all these nicer looking homes. Well, they're nicer looking by a smidgen. Oh, that's because that was Rialto. So I think I've got, well, maybe, is it this side of the road? Rialto, this side of the road? I don't know. Yeah, I think we're back in Bloomington now. Wow. They got a dumpster out the front. It's fine. At least they throw stuff in the trash. This is Bloomington Boulevard. And the nicer homes over here again. There's only a few of those. Well, it is nice to see the people at church on Sunday in the afternoon. It's like 1 o'clock. Still people at church. Great. No place to go, I don't think there. A lot of homeless people around. I'm missing a lot of them. Got one over there too, just staring at the wall. And then this fine gentleman over here, I think I got a glimpse of them, or lady, kind of looking pretty scraggly as well. I don't know what they're doing there. Oh, is it one of those little restaurants on the side of the road? And then there's a homeless guy way over there. See if I can get you guys in frame for him. Just lovely, right in front of, what is that, a gas station? In the AM/PM parking lot, just hanging out. Pile of rubble. Very sad. And another one selling flowers. I guess flowers is a popular thing today. I don't know what is today. It's not that Valentine's Day. It's like near March. I really don't know. Probably a really good place to get used tires, I suppose. I think he's got 17 signs up that say tires. Really, you know, that helps. Donuts and subs. I think he worked that problem out. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Next to the nice little Chinese place. See, right here on Valley Boulevard. Right across the street from the trailer park. Oh, that's a nice one too. Lovely. Wow, look at the size of those trailers. And, oh, they're over here too. There's another one. Oh, that's great. I didn't even see these I was just down here and I didn't even notice. There's just so much clutter, I couldn't even find it. Is that another one up further away? I think so. And it starts right here. Near the... Yeah, that's right here. Great. Got plenty of places to park your trailer if you need to. And then there's the motel. The local motel. It just said motel. I didn't get the name, so sorry. Yeah. Right near the luxury apartments. Is that what they are? Or is that, oh, branch library. It looks like there's apartments above it. That's quite useful. I think it is. Apartment with library below it. That's really good use of land. Great. I could just see the pocket patent going on that one. Hey, we'll give you a library if you let us make these apartments. Okay. Throw a little money in your campaign. Sounds like a great plan. Well, I'm not sure if we're heading into Fontana right here or not. I really don't know. But they have a nice trailer park right here on Valley Boulevard. Let's see if I can get you zoomed in. I think it's still Bloomington. It's in Bel Air Plaza. Wonderful. Or did it get... Maybe we did breach into Fontana. Bummer, because there's the hospital up ahead. I think we violated our boundary, if you don't mind. And I didn't film this part of Fontana either. But, man, it is just great. Look at this trailer park. Gotta love it. Well, I think that concludes our lovely tour of Bloomington. And I think you can see pretty well that Bloomington is not blooming. And a lot of people get mad at me because they think, oh, I'm filming all this trash and stuff. But listen, I just want to say this again. I said it once in the video. If there's trash on your street, do you just leave it there and just let it fester and stay, you know, wherever it is, and it's not my trash? Maybe it's about time that if you see it and it's on your street, pick it up, throw it in the trash. That's what we do in my neighborhood. Every neighborhood I've ever lived in, that's what we've always done. It's not even, doesn't even care if it's my trash or their trash. If it's in your street, you pick it up and throw it away. And then the thing is, a lot of these things like these tires on the side of the road, look at your programs in your city. A lot of times they have a free dump day. And like in Riverside, they have a free dump day, and you can take even tires down there and dispose of them for no charge. So there is a way to get rid of some of this stuff. You don't just let it fester, or you can call the city and say, hey, there's somebody dumped some tires on the side of my house. Get the stuff out of there so you don't have to keep looking at it. For goodness sakes, I just don't understand how people can live in these areas and not try to do something about it. Because I would not tolerate it myself. I would just call the city and tell them, hey, there's tires on the side of our house, there's trash out front if it's a big pile. Or I would just take my little dumpster over there and put it all in it and just be done with it. So anyway, I don't tolerate the trash stuff. Okay, the homeless thing I've already talked about. I've got other videos on what needs to be done, and nobody's doing anything about it. The state will not do anything. They're just going to throw them in hotels, which doesn't do anything. Well, it gives them a clean shower for the night. But yeah, it doesn't deal with the problem. They can get a shower and go to the truck stop. If they wanted to give out showers, why don't they just drive around with a shower truck? You know, put a trailer behind it with a restroom and a shower and say, hey, you can use it. And, you know, get them all showers. You don't have to give them a hotel and put some little place. Oh yeah, Sierra Crossing Motel. Beautiful. It doesn't look too bad, really, actually. But I still wouldn't stay there just because of what's around it. So anyway, but you know, it's just it's not going to get dealt with the way that they're doing it, and it's just going to systemically get worse. You know, we're just looking at the problem increasing, not getting better. It's not going to get better unless we have a change. We have to have completely change of government in California. People don't agree with me. They say, "Oh, you don't need a complete change of government." Yes, we do. It's going to take a long time, 20 years probably of just unwinding laws. I mean, literally, Gavin Newsom is signing a new law every other day. So if you can imagine trying to unsign a bunches of those laws. I'm not going to say all of them were bad, but most of them were. It's like he looks at one side of things and goes, oh, look, I can help the people by doing this. But the other side of it ends up being a real problem for everyone. For instance, you know, letting everyone put the 4 houses in your house. Basically, what that's going to do is that's going to entitle welfare people to have 4 paychecks in the same house. So you look at it one time, well, we're going to solve the housing problem by giving people the ability to make more than 1 unit in every house. You can make up to 4. But at the same time, you're giving them the ability to abuse it and create 4 welfare checks. And don't think they won't do that. Because I'm going to tell you, in my neighborhood, nobody's putting up a second home. It's going to be in neighborhoods like this one. You know, it's going to be in places like that. They're going to do it. And it's not going to be in really nice neighborhoods. So who's going to be there? It's going to be the welfare people. So just, you know, bring them on into the state. I could hear it already. There's going to be people just, oh my God, we can move into California, rents are lower, and we'll just come on into California and get some welfare. Great idea. That's what happens when you make these laws without thinking at both sides. Really spending time and thinking about it. He's just hastily signing laws every day, and that is a problem. You have to think about both sides of it and think about, okay, it might benefit people this way, but what about on the other side of that law? And this is what Republicans more often do, is they try and make good laws. If they're going to make a law, we better make it and do it right, because we know it's difficult to unwind those laws. And this is what's happening in the state of California. They keep on making laws with good intentions. I mean, well, we got to solve the housing problem. We'll just get everybody to have 4 units in their house. Well, who's going to do that? The very, very dirt poor people who live in these kind of neighborhoods. And then what's going to attract? It's going to attract the welfare family that pops out babies to get paychecks. And I'm sorry. And people go, oh, well, that's horrible that you would say something like that. Listen, it happens. This is what a lot of these people do. I mean, I get the comments on my other video. I'm turning 18 next week. My parents are throwing me out of the house. I don't know what I'm going to do. And you know what? That is a person who I really feel for, because they don't deserve that. They don't deserve that. That's a kid turning 18 who has no idea his parents haven't done a damn thing for him except collect a check, and they're just going to throw him out of the house, him or her. So what's going to happen? Prostitution, drugs, whatever. I need money. Homeless, you know, that's the kind of thing we'll be breeding with these laws. And honestly, it's just not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. And, you know, every one of these laws he signs, it has a bad side to it. You got to look at both sides. You can't just look at one side and go, oh, well, this is good for... No, you need to look at, okay, what about if this happens? And then look at both sides of that and figure out whether it's good or not before you sign it. You don't just sign it. He's a dumbass doing that. That's stupid. People do stuff like that. That's making laws without really thinking about what you're doing. Honestly, we need to change. We need different people in government in the state of California, or it's just, they're going to see, the whole state's going to look like this garbage. It's just going to be stuff like this everywhere. Oh well, I guess I'll just move out of here too, like everybody else did. But it is a shame. I've lived here my whole life, and I don't want to see this happen. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sorry for going on too long. Hopefully it helps convince a couple people, one or two at least, to change their ballot maybe. Talk to you in the next one.